Ms. Smith, I know we've talked about a lot of heavy stuff today in regards to your anger management and the issues that you've been presenting whenever you get upset or frustrated. I know today that we established 3 goals that would help you with your anger in the future. The first goal that we set together was that whenever you feel yourself becoming angry or frustrated, that you would walk away from the situation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And another goal that we set is that you will start a journal in which you can record your thoughts and processes at the time of when you feel all these overwhelming emotions of anger and things like that. Is that right?
Yep.
And your last goal that we set is that when I'm not here, that you could ask to speak to a guard or a staff member and to help you vent your anger and things of that nature. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So I think these goals are going to be very beneficial in the future in helping you manage your anger and things of that nature. So as we bring this session to a close, I would like to present to you this scale. It's called a session rating scale. And what this does is it evaluates the effectiveness of this session here today. So what it is a series of 5 questions, and this is a continuum, and it's the lesser end is a least effective position, and then on this end is more of a highly effective. And so I'm just gonna go through this with you, and I appreciate you to be as accurate and as honest as you can be. None of this is gonna hurt my feelings in any way. It's only gonna help improve the therapeutic relationship that we have in my approaches to therapy. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Ready to get started?
Yep.
Okay. So basically, the first question talks about the relationship. So on the lesser end, I did not feel heard, understood, and respected, and on the greater end, I felt heard, understood, and respected. Would you mind graphing how you felt? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. The next question focuses on the goals and the topic. So going back to those goals that we set earlier, do you feel like we did not work on or talk about what I wanted to work on or talk about, or we did work on or talk about what I wanted to work on and talk about in regards to today's session? Okay, great. So the next question evaluates my approach or my method. I know this is the only second session, but how is my approach or my method working with you in regards to now? So the therapist approach is not a good fit for me, or the therapist approach is a good fit for me. Okay, great. And then the last question is basically about today's overall session. I know that we're still trying to establish a relationship together. So, but overall, how do you feel about today's session? On the lesser end, the statement states that there was something missing in today's session, and on the greater end, overall, today's session was right for me. Okay. So now I'm just look to discuss your markings on this continuum about my therapeutic approach in regards to today's session. So would you mind explaining why you feel this way about our relationship?
I don't think you understand me.
Okay. Is there a reason as to why?
Because I'm 16 and you're an adult. I don't think we're on the same page.
Okay, so you feel as if my age is an interference with our relationship?
Mhm.
Is it because you feel like that I'm not able to put myself in your shoes?
Yes.
Okay. I could definitely work on that. with helping to come and understand you more. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, going on to the next one about the goals and the topics that we established, would you mind explaining your rating to me here?
I put a 5 just because, I mean, it's the middle just because I didn't really talk that much today. It's the second time we met, so we don't really have that relationship, like a good relationship yet.
Okay. That can definitely be improved upon, and with us just now establishing the goals today, that we could definitely see if these have worked for you in future sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I can understand why that would be so low as of right now. Again, I appreciate your honesty. And then, how about my approach and my method as to how I'm approaching the therapy sessions with you?
I mean, you seem nice and all, but like I said, I don't think we really understand each other. At least not yet.
Okay.
Maybe in the future.
What are some barriers that I can possibly break to help us form a better relationship, or come have a different approach that will be more beneficial to you?
You could be definitely consistent.
Okay.
Because in the past I saw a therapist maybe like when I was in 5th grade, when I was like 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't really consistent. I didn't see them every week, so I felt the need not to like tell them a lot of things just because I didn't really know them. So if you're here every week or whenever we're supposed to meet, then I guess we can establish a better relationship.
Okay.
But right now, no.
Okay. Ms. Smith, I can definitely tell you now that I will be here for each therapy session. I'm here to serve you and work with you. Now, I just need that relationship reciprocated on the other end. Can I ask that of you?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, that's all I can ask for. I appreciate that. And the last question, overall, can you explain to me about how you feel about today's session?
It was okay. We talked about some of my goals. I'm going to try.
Okay, definitely. So, Ms. Smith, that's really all that I can really ask of you to take those goals that we established here today and implement those in the upcoming weeks, and we will see next session how those have been going for you, and we'll talk about those and discuss those goals. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions or concerns for me?
No.
Okay. All right, well, you have your appointment set for next week, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll see you then.
All right.